Thanks for joining me, everyone, for another season of Brawl. This time, instead of there being one particular ship that is broken like last season for battleships, the entire German line, along with one additional ship outside of Germany, and as you can see, those sap shells are spitting. But the German line is definitely OP if you set it up right. So sit back and enjoy the show. I'm not going to put any music, no need to commentate. Really just want you to enjoy the carnage and devastation from these secondaries just spitting nonstop. So enjoy, and I'll see you at the end for the shipping commander setup.
Enemy battleship sunk. Battleship is taking the lead. Enemy force detected.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Enemy battleship foundered.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Problem solved, sir. Skeletons destroyed!
Battle ends in
Ship is on
5
fire.
minutes.
The ship is on fire!
Battle ends in 5 minutes. Enemy battleship sunk.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
You destroyed an enemy battleship.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire. Main turret blown up.
battleship destroyed. Enemy battleship sunk.
Our team has taken the lead. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire. Our team has taken the lead. It's destroyed. The ship is on fire.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Well, as you guys saw, another fun Brawl season with these broken secondaries. I absolutely love it. So let's jump into the shipping commander setup. Let's start off with Gneisenau. For upgrades, I am running secondary mod 2, of course, so that way you can get that additional firing range of 20% and that additional dispersion of 20%. I did go steering gears mod 2 instead of propulsion or damage control because I want to be able to get that ship turned as fast as possible, dodge incoming torpedoes, and it also helps you get those secondaries engaged with ships that are getting a little bit split up. This one I decided to go target acquisition system mod 1 so that way I could get the additional 20% torpedo detectability and of course the extra 50% RGF ships. But that additional 20% torpedo detectability I felt help because there's additional brawlers throwing torpedoes, so it really is beneficial, especially if your sonar is on cooldown or if you don't have a sonar. So that is Gneisenau, and you can see for Heinrich, I'm running the exact same setup. And same thing goes for Scharnhorst. 950 secondaries, my goodness, that was insane. But you can see that setup really does work. So for Commander, I am running Henry J. Hyde. Now, his base trait gives me that additional health pool. So that, combined with Nelson of the reduced incoming damage to the battleship, really gave me a little bit more survivability than some of the other ones who were speccing completely out for secondaries. And as you saw, there's a lot of secondary shells flying all over the place, so I really just felt like this gave me an edge in staying alive. And then, of course, the second inspiration, Von Hipper, so that way I could get the additional secondary range and secondary shell grouping. And then tree skills, I went a good day's work, get that damage control party cooldown. Of course, porcupine, all about those secondaries. Firefighter, get that risk of fire brought down, as well as another bump for that damage control party cooldown. Now here's where it could go Master Mechanic to get the extra repair party and the extra amount recovered, but the battles are so short, you're not really going to use all of those. So I felt it was more beneficial to go properly meticulous to get the additional secondary battery reload of 10% and the enhanced secondary targeting duration of 25%. I felt was really good. Now here is another one where I was kind of flip-flopping back and forth. I had originally went running with scissors, so that way I could get more rudder shift, but I swear it seems like every time I was 2 fires, 3 fires, every time I turned around. So as soon as I went fight fire with fire, it just seemed like I was not getting 3 fires, and it was more 1 fire and a 2 fire here and there. So take it with a grain of salt. I just keep running with that, and it seems like it keeps doing better. So hypothetically, you don't have Scharnhorst, I would definitely suggest one of these, either or. And hypothetically, you don't have Hyde, I would not go Von Hipper. He does not have the tree skills to spec this out in a more surviving and brawler mode. I would go Auto Celiacs. His base trait is pretty much worthless, but nevertheless his tree skills, you can see exactly the same. A good day's work, Porcupine, Firefighter, and again, up to you, Master Mechanic or Properly Meticulous, and Fight Fire with Fire or Will to Rebuild. Now, inspirations, I would definitely go Von Hipper so you can get that range. Obviously, not going to need Cunningham, so I would suggest running Hans Giesler. Probably saying that incorrectly. That way you can get an additional secondary battery reload time of 4.2%. Or to also increase your health pool, you could throw Sims on there where you can see HP per ship tier plus 380, so it will give you a little bit more of a health pool. Now, let's hypothetical. You don't have the German ships. You're really not trying to run anything German. Name of the video was, Germany, the Broken Brawlers, but hypothetical. This is also a solid choice. I don't have it, so obviously I can't really show you on a video, but I'm telling you, this thing with its SAP shells and its secondaries are just as nasty. And you can see you're going to get 4 heals, you're going to get 3 smokes, you're going to get the enhanced secondary targeting as well. Now just remember, if you're going to run this and you need that smoke, somebody needs to be spotting for you because you're not going to be able to see anything. So that is my ship and commander setup for the entire German line, and alternate commander as well as an alternate ship. I definitely would not suggest running anything outside of these because they get chewed up left and right. Now, if you don't have any of these and your only choice is the lines that you're working, again, spec it out, full secondaries and survivability, and do the best you can. Other than that, remember, it's a game, it's brawling, it's broken. Have fun. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, stay frosty out there.